y'all, it's Belle. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a book haul since that's all I'm filming lately, so I can put the books away, but then I never edit and post, so hopefully one day you will see this. Start with the books that were sent to me. All very highly anticipated. Max Fernsby and the Infinite Toys by Gerry Swallow and Peter Gaulke. Thank you so much, HarperCollins. This is out now. So excited for a Christmas read. I will be taking this down so I can read it immediately. Max Fernsby seems like your typical 10-year-old kid, but when a red bag literally falls on his head from the sky, Max finds he suddenly has the power to produce any toy in the world. With his magic red bag in hand and newfound toy summoning abilities, Max can finally have anything he ever wanted, just by wishing for it. But what Max doesn't realize is that the red bag only wound up in his hands because two of Santa's most troublesome elves decided to take Santa's sleigh for a joyride. The bag fell out along the way, and if they don't get it back soon, Christmas itself may be in jeopardy. Not to mention a greedy businessman has eyes on the bag and wants to steal it for himself. It's a race against time to save the holidays in this hilarious illustrated adventure from the acclaimed screenwriting duo Peter Gaulke and Gerry. Oh, and also, it takes me so long to fill out the illustrator information. I think that's a lot of it too. Okay, I want to always give them credit though, but they take so much time and then have to go back and find the pictures of the thing that I took. So I think even if I mispronounce authors' names wrong all the time, so I'm just going to start saying who the illustrator is in the book haul. So the cover is by Kassy. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Thank you so much, HarperCollins. And Harper Kids, Harper Alley sent me The Secret of the Ravens by Joanna, Cacao. And she's also the illustrator. And it's a graphic novel. This is out now. Thank you so much. Twin siblings Elliot and Liza only have each other. Their parents are gone. Their home was taken. And I have to... The way the font is and the color and the light in here, I have it at a certain angle, so sorry I can't hold it like this and read it. Their parents are gone, their home was taken. To survive on their own, they're forced to scrounge up plastic and metal to trade for coin within an abandoned garbage heap. Desperate to escape the vagabond cycle that they're trapped in, the answer to their plight seemingly appears when they stumble upon a raven quest. Magical tasks offered by mysterious message-carrying ravens that, when successfully completed, promise the victor coin and untold riches. In a gamble to change their fates, Elliot and Liza follow the trail of Raven Quest to the kingdom's capital, where the greedy rulers of the Amity Kingdom reign, and young people are enlisted to train as royal mages for the kingdom's army. But the Raven's quests aren't as they seem, and the king is on a mission to rid the capital of vagrants, like the twins. When a quest goes terribly wrong, Liza is poisoned, and Elliot finds himself racing against the clocks to find the cure. Now the only way to save his sister is to join forces with the royal apprentice and a dark mage with mysterious motives of her own, even if it means sacrificing everything. And then HarperCollins also sent me the second in this graphic novel series, The Cool Code 2.0, The Switch Glitch by Deirdre Langeland. And the cover art is by Sarah Mai, M-A-I. And this is out now. I read the first one and I really enjoyed it. It was just so different. And the art is beautiful. So this is the second. I won't read the synopsis. And then lastly, for books sent to me, the author, John Peragine, had reached out and asked if I wanted the next in this series, and it's Secrets of the Twilight Gem, Max and the Azura Kingdom. And I was like, yes, because I love this series. I just wish they were longer because I enjoy them so much, and I just don't want them to end. They're just so good. So that's not a bad critique to have when people want your books to be longer because they love them so much. Chris O'Brien is the cover designer of these, and I just love them. It always looks like the sun or a light is actually on, like shining off of that when I take a picture of it. And this is like the 4th or something, so I'm not going to read any synopsis. Yeah, the 4th. So I cannot wait to get to this. Thank you so much. Editing Bell, I wanted to add 2 books in here. Another book that was sent to me, Nova and the Ghost, A Haunted Hallways Mystery by Lisa Courtaway. Thank you so much. The author reached out, and this sounds right up my alley. This is out now. On her first day at her new school, Nova made 2 new friends. One is a goofy boy named Aiden who makes her laugh. The other is an unwanted ghostly companion who terrifies her. For 13-year-old Nova, everything is strange. New town, new apartment, new school. When her father left their family behind, Nova's picture-perfect life crumbled. Her mom is never home because of her new job, and they had to move, which means starting a new school and struggling to find new friends. What could be worse than mean girls who don't get what it's like to have celiac disease, lonely evenings as a latchkey kid, and missing her best friend, Cece. For Nova is the so-called friend she didn't plan to make, a strange ghost girl who follows Nova through the school, begging for help that Nova doesn't know how to give. With the aid of 2 friends, one new and one old, Ova is determined to solve the mystery surrounding the desperate specter who's haunting her. Well, should they discover how to put the troubled spirit to rest, or is it decades-old secret too disturbing to ever be brought to light? Sounds so good. Thank you so much. And the cover is by Mibl Art. I don't even know how to say that. M-I-B-L ART. And this one I just want to mention briefly since it's not middle grade. But Amazon sale again. Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. She was out at my time. Like, me and her, they're the same exact age. She's only like a couple weeks older than me, I think. Her birthday is early December. Mine's middle of December. Same year. So when she came out at 16, I was 16, and I experienced the whole everything. So I'm so excited to read this, and I think it's going to be a roller coaster. So I just wanted to mention that I got that. Next are sequels. These, I had like the first book, but then I saw books 3, 5, and 6 were marked down to like $2, $3, $4, so I got them. I'm not gonna read the synopsis. Magora series, The Bridge in the Fog by Marc, Remus. The Woods People, and A World Beyond. And it says illustrations are by the author as well. And then the next are sequels to books that I've read the ones before them, and I can't wait to read the next. This is the third in the PAWS graphic novel series. Priya Puts Herself First. And so far we've been following each of the girls, like a different girl each book in this group, friendship group. Michele, Assarasakorn, and Nathan Fairbairn. And I just love them. I mean, dogs. And the art is so beautiful. And it says cover art by Michele, Assarasakorn. And then the author had sent me the first in the series. This is the second in the Inkwell Chronicles. I bought it myself. I got that, the PAWS, and then the next book in an Amazon sale. I think I was about to buy 2, get the 3rd free or something. And this is Race to Krakatoa by J.D. Peabody. So excited. I love that first book so much. It's just so different and just love it. And the cover art's by Christina Kister. I love a lot of covers she's done. Next, they had sent me the first book, one arc of it. I think I bought the finished copy myself. I can't remember. But I bought this myself, like I said, at Amazon sale. It's the second in the Kelcie Murphy series. Kelcie Murphy and the Hunt for the Heart of Danu by Erika Lewis. That first book became an all-time favorite, and I cannot wait to see what happens next. And the cover art by this is by Yuda Onada. That's how you say her name. She's also a cover artist of so many books that I've loved the covers of. And the next several, I'll tell you when I'm done with the ones that I got like this, but were on Amazon that have been on my wish list that were marked down so crazy low, some of them. This is the first book in the A&A Detective Agency, The Fairfleet Affair by Kate at H. Saxton. I love this cover. And Detective, yes please. Cover illustration is by Julia Sarda, who's also another favorite. The celebrated museums of the Fairfleet Institute are known for curating the mysteries of humanity, but they don't solve mysteries. Luckily, 12-year-old friends Alex Foster and Asha Singh of the A&A Detective Agency do. Or they will, once they get real cases to test their skills. When Dr. Alistair Fairfleet, the Institute's eccentric chairman, disappears on the first day of Alex and Asha's summer vacation, they receive a letter written by the missing millionaire inviting them to a mystery involving complicated clues and puzzles. It is just a case they have been waiting to tackle. As the kids track down clues, they uncover art forgeries, archaeological crimes, and Fairfleet family secrets. Alex and Asha's partnership is tested, and they are forced to confront the legacies of people and places they admire most. The Void, Insane Island, Book 1, Mayar, Halabi. It's written and illustrated by the author. The Void is a thrilling and chilling adventure that takes you on a journey through a surreal and unsettling world. Join 14-year-old Mana and her new friends as they navigate through the floating islands and face odd, disturbing beings and clowns in their quest to find the key to escape the puppeteer's control. Will they be able to make it out of the void or be trapped in this eerie world forever? I wanted forever, and it was marked down so cheap, so I had to get it, of course. And there's a little illustration throughout. Kassy O'Rourke, Cub Reporter, Pet Detective Mysteries is the name of the series by Kelly Oliver. Illustration by BNP Design Studio. 12-year-old Kassy O'Rourke wants to win the Thompson Award of her school newspaper. Her pesky little brother Percy and his key-stealing ferret try to help, and that's when the trouble begins. Apollo, the cougar cub, goes missing from their family's petting zoo. Kassy must put her detective skills to the test to find him before animal control does. Can Kassy outsmart the dog catcher and rescue Apollo before being grounded for life? And then Fast Flight 540 by M.M. Messeldorf. Bump in the Night. Illustrated and cover design by Rebecca Lemoyne. In this fast-paced fantasy adventure, Ainsley Dawn switches places with Tucker Sullivan to help him escape his miserable life as an orphan. She's sent to the ancient orphanage Nocturnon, where she meets Xander Bump and his friends who call themselves the Mighty Men. Ainsley is oddly drawn to this strange place. For the first time in her life, she is happy until everything is shaken, forcing her to unravel the mystery of the Ninth Garden. Fiona Thorne and the Carapaxum Spell by Jen Barton. And there's no illustrator credited, unfortunately, which I can't stand. When Fiona Thorne, and like this is why I'm having to read it like this, you see how dark that is. When Fiona Thorne, an ordinary orphan with an expertise in explosives, sets out to rescue her imprisoned friend, Jaden Rowan, she wants nothing more than a few sleeping guards and a satchel full of blast. What she gets is running with 3 bickering princesses that lands all 4 girls on the wrong side of a locked dungeon door. Now accidentally involved in a plot to assassinate the king and accused of kidnapping the princesses, Fiona must find a way to free them all, save the king, and rescue Jaden, all while struggling to pay the magical debt that's slowly killing her. Unless, of course, the princess's annoying sibling rivalry kills her first. Who is Waldo Wiggins by David McGrath. It just says book layout by eBook Launch. I know they do a lot of covers. Discovered alone and abandoned, the boy in room 14 looks perfectly fine. Well, except for the fact that nobody can seem to wake him. A solitary clue to his identity is a cryptic note that reveals just a name and leaves only a question. Who is Waldo Wiggins? Then, on the foggiest night in decades, Waldo Wiggins is stolen away to a land hidden far from the known world. A place where high cliffs border an impassable sea, where dark forests are called home by those of myth and magic, and the secrets of the past are hidden away as much for their protection as our own. Waldo finally awakens in this new world, the knowledge of who he is as much a mystery to him as anyone. With the help of his newfound friends, he soon embarks on an adventure that will ultimately take him to a place where none should venture, though it may hold the key to the answers he seeks. The only problem is the key may also unlock the prison of an evil that vanished long ago and now threatens to rise up once again. And the next is 2 books in this series so far, The Dream Defenders, which is the name of the first one, by Neil Nanhartog. Front cover image by Streetlight Graphics. When 14-year-old Nolan Erling wakes up with a headache for the 4th straight day, he suspects the likely culprit to be a number of things, from his annoying baby brother to vehicular crashes with his elderly neighbor, or even his questionable late-night food choices, not his dreams. Erin Sandman knows the true cause, though. She is a junior agent with Dream Institute, a secret organization tasked with protecting the world's population while they sleep, and she's on her first assignment. Her mission, infiltrate Nolan's life and his dreams and keep him safe, all while persuading him to join their protective force. But recruitment missions are no walk in the park, and Erin's goes horribly wrong when Nolan's powers unwittingly unleash 2 dream creatures locked away in the restricted area of the dream world. While Erin and Nolan search for ways to contain the escaped beings, they uncover a much greater conspiracy. For these dreams can kill, and someone is orchestrating their actions in the dream world. If Erin and Nolan can't figure out who is behind it, no dreamer will be safe, and neither will the organization that defends them. The second book is The Dagdaring. Mostly for the ones that I got on Amazon for such a great price are The Run Hunters and by Rob Bear. This is the first book, The Run Hunters and the Dead Man's Myth. Original art by Amir Makhloufi. His first name is spelled A-M-E-U-R. His last name is spelled M-A-K-H-L-O-U-F-I. 12 years old, junior archaeologist River Ruins has already completed several successful expeditions. Yet the one that he and his family are about to embark on will be particularly exciting as it checks off a ton of awesome boxes. On this expedition, the Ruin Hunters will be challenged to crack codes and solve riddles, surf and sail the waves of the Caribbean, scuba dive through sunken ruins, fight for their lives in pirate battles, complete a ninja mission through an enemy fortress, blow a few things up along the way. The Ruin Hunters will cross the Caribbean in search of a mysterious glowing statue called the Glowing Idol of the Mystic. Standing in their way is a crew of cutthroat pirates who have somehow sailed the seas for over 300 years. Even worse than these seasoned sailors, though, are the Helians, an ancient order of powerful warriors hell-bent on claiming the glowing idol for themselves. And the second book is Ruin Hunters and the Pirate King's Quest. And that's for some more highly anticipated releases that are from the UK. Shiver Point, It Came from the Woods by Gabrielle Dillon. The illustrator is Brittany Bond. Welcome to Shiver Point, enter if you dare. Shiver Point is dead boring. At least that's what Alex has always thought, until one night he spots a meteorite plummeting into Hollowmore Forest, setting off a series of spooky events. Why are there slimy back footprints all over town? Who is stalking the streets when darkness descends? And just what is lying in wait in the woods? It's up to Alex and his unlikely group of new friends to unravel the mystery before it's too late. And The Spirit Snatcher by Cat Gray. Illustrator is David Dean, who's also another great one. Welcome to Elbow Alley, home of the most monstrous mystery. Pip was not expecting his new neighbors to be vampires, banshees, and ghosts. Worst of all is a mysterious spirit snatcher which appears out of nowhere and sucks away people's personalities. When it attacks Pip's parents, the only way to save them is to find and destroy it, but no one knows who it is. Along with his new friend Fliss and her dog Splodge, Pip sets out to investigate, facing murders, ghouls, werewolf attacks, and a dangerously moldy cheese, because if he and Fliss can't stop the creature by their 13th birthdays, they'll be spirit snatched too. And The Silver Road by Sinead O'Hart. I loved everything I've read by her, so I cannot wait to read this. And the illustrator is Manuel Sumbarak, who is also another amazing illustrator. When Rosaline Dark is entrusted with a powerful stone by an ice giant, it leads her to discover a world of magic hiding beneath her feet. Magic that runs through the land, the Silver Road. But the Silver Road is in danger and in the wrong hands, and the stone that Rose guards could destroy its magic forever. Together with a mysterious not-quite cat and a few drops of courage, Rose must face one-eyed gods, fearsome fire witches, and unearthly warriors to keep the magic alive. And lastly, The Witchstone Ghost by Emily Randall Jones. I'm so excited. So beautiful. The cover is by Michele Alcano. First name spelled M-I-C-A-E-L-A. Last name A-L-C-A-I-N-O. Autumn Albert can see the dead, much to her annoyance. But when her dad dies, in mysterious circumstances, he's the one ghost who doesn't appear. A courier's instruction in his will sends Autumn to Ember, the storm-soaked island of his childhood, a place marked by tight-lipped locals, weird stacks of witch stones, and even fewer ghosts. Soon Autumn is ensnared into a dark and twisty mystery, which must be unraveled before the sea rises up and history is doomed to repeat itself. I'm excited. Alright, that's it for this video. Did you see any that you want to read? Have you read any of them already? Did you like them? Did you not? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to subscribe, I would love that if you'd like to. And I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.